Hey, welcome to another episode of KyleGraham.tv. Every now and again, I always like to talk a little bit about time management because in this business of internet marketing, the way we manage our time is so critical. Also, if you are doing marketing as a part-time business, the management of one's time is even more important, obviously, because we have that many hours um, to fit in the day when it comes to producing things that get results. So, a quick time management tip that I've come across in my dealings is the act of taking all the distractions and placing them in a temporary location. And in actuality, what that looks like is I will usually block off an hour time. I try to section off my day in hour-long blocks, okay? So I will take an hour to dedicate and focus on one specific task, and that is a huge gain in time management right there. But the tip that I want to give is during that hour where you're trying to focus on one task, my brain is always scattered and looking in all these different directions as I'm trying to focus. And no matter how I try to push things off in my head, they often won't go away. So I end up trying to do one task, but I end up thinking about others, and so the productivity decreases. So the tip I want to give is simple, but it's very powerful, I think. I carry a notebook. I keep a notebook near me at all times. So anytime something comes in my mind, I immediately write it on that notebook. And what that does is it basically is a way for me to very quickly deal with the thought and get it out of my head so I can focus. So I don't apply any thought. All I'm doing is just removing it from one place and putting it in a permanent form later. So I may have 100 things to do in one day, and I always try to prioritize my day so I do the most important thing. But my mind may be on something that is low on the priority. So immediately I will just write it down that I need to go take out the trash or whatever. And at the end of the day, when I've accomplished my highest priority task, I'll review my little notebook of little things I need to take care of. And then I can knock them off, or even better, I can designate an entire hour to do just these little things, these little minor things on my notebook. And what that does is it reorients our mind to only focus on the most important things in our life. And then the little important but the unnecessary but somewhat important things we can devote to that. And so that allows us to chunk up our time in productive blocks instead of doing this multitasking thing. And if you do any time management research, you'll learn that multitasking is one of the worst things that we can do in our business or in our lives, because the quality of work decreases. And you don't get as much done if you try to do too much at the same time. So that's just a little quick tip. Number one, it's important to have different time management tools that you can call upon, but I really want to get across that when it comes to making money or any type of success, no matter what it is, the management of one's time, which is really the management of one's life, is so critically important. So I just wanted to share that tip with you. Let me know what you think. If it's valuable, send me a comment. If you want to share it, please retweet it. But thanks for listening.